Hello everybody and welcome back to How to Sublimate. What we're going to look at today is we're going to look at the 14 ounce stainless steel travel mugs. So these are another really popular product, so I thought better get a video out there so you guys know how to print them. So they come in a box, so obviously that keeps them protected while they're shipping. You can also use that to deliver it to your customers if you want to, and they come bubble wrapped like so. So yeah, they've got the black handle and the black base. Now obviously these are polymer, the handle and the bottom is a plastic. So you want to be careful that you don't get those in contact with your heating element, but we'll go over that when we get them in the press. And they also have the lid on them as well, so you can see in there, plenty of room in there for a brew. You can get a good sized coffee in there, believe me. Alright, so I've got the artwork off Victoria. We're going to get that printed, get it taped up, and we'll get it in the press. Just in terms of the press, we are using the Prima single mug press there, and I've got the 10 to 11 ounce element in there, so that's the element you're going to want to use for pressing these. Alright guys, so we've got our print there and we've got our travel mug. What we're going to do is get that onto there and then get it in the press. But first thing we need to do is we need to take out the lid. Obviously that's plastic. If that's in there, it will melt. You don't need to worry about the handle or the bottom as long as you don't get the press element touching those. Okay. The other important thing to remember is you will struggle to print the curve unless you're doing them in a 3D vac oven type of situation with film. So we do advise that you kind of just stick to the square area, the flat area of the travel mug. And like we did with all of the other mugs, I've just got some Nomex here. I'm just going to prop that up so it's square onto me, like so. Again, you can use a block of wood, or you can use a few aluminium coasters stacked up, or anything like that, just to square it off to your line of sight. It's going to make it a lot easier to put your transfer on there. So a little bit of heat tape. I'm just going to get that nice and central on the mug. And then just tape it down. 1. And then you can kind of square it off. 2. There we go. So you can kind of rotate it a little bit on once it's taped on one side. That looks pretty square to me. What I will do is hold it up in front of my face in a second, just before I put it in the press, just to final check it. So I might make a few adjustments to that, but we'll get that in the press and we'll go through what you need to do at that end. Alright, so the stainless steel travel mugs, they do heat up a lot quicker than ceramic, as you would expect. So what we need to do is we need to drop these down to 180 degrees, sorry. Oop, there you go, 180 degrees, like so. And we want to go for 60 seconds on these, okay? So these take a lot less time than ceramics and things, just because the metal heats up so much quicker. So that's 180 for 60 seconds. Alright, so we've got our stainless steel travel mug there. First thing we're going to want to do is take the lid off, because obviously that's going to melt as the cup gets hot. So we'll get that right out of the way. Got our transfer on there. Make sure this part, the black bit at the bottom, stays out of the press, and also that your handle doesn't come into contact with the elements as well. So we're just going to slide that in there. I've already got the pressure adjusted for this. There we go. I'm going to actually, you can see how that twisted a little bit. I'm going to redo that just so that the handle is away from all the metal. It's not going to melt. You want the pressure to be quite firm on the aluminium bottles, but that is an 10 to 11 ounce element. So the standard element will do those. But that's in there. We're going to let that count down for the 60 seconds, and we'll take it out and we'll see what we've got. Right, so there we go. These run a lot quicker than ceramic and stuff and glass, because obviously the stainless steel heats up very quickly. Once it's beeped, we just want to open that up and take it out. Now we can obviously hold the handle for these because they are nice and cool. And then we just want to remove the transfer. We'll get that over to the bench and we'll have a proper look at it. So there we have it. That is the stainless steel travel mug, obviously with the lids and stuff. Fantastic product, really quick little product to do as well. So you're only looking at about 60 seconds in the press. Heat up a lot quicker than the ceramics and things. I hope you found that useful. If you want to see any products that any other products, any videos, anything, get them in the comments below. Stick with the channel. We've got loads of other stuff on here showing you how to get the best out of your sublimation blanks. So stick around and enjoy your sublimating, guys.